I had a good point when I commented on a video that I posted. Um, so when police and courthouses and, um, you know, government places, when they make mistakes, that can be detrimental to somebody's life. And, I feel like as citizens, we're paying them, right? They tax us here, they tax us there, they tax us everywhere. And we're the ones paying for it. So I better get the utmost, best fucking service out of you at the courthouse, out of them in the White House. I better get the fucking utmost respect and the best work from police officers and DHS offices, social service offices, every fucking where I go that's government agency. I better get the fucking best customer service because I am a customer to you technically. Or, you know, the money started with us because, there's more of us. And if we didn't pay the taxes or anything, like, they would have nothing. So, without us, they ain't shit. They feel like without them, we ain't shit, but that ain't right because I'm already trying to think about ways I could fucking do everything by myself. If they didn't have rules, so many rules and regulations that would throw me in jail for like collecting my own rainwater to make my own drinking water. Like, I can't do that. I have to use the city's water. Why is that? And why the fuck don't we have free electricity? And why do they say we're always gonna run out? Like, why did they ever say at one point we were gonna run out of electricity? How the fuck do we run out of electricity? Think about that. How do you get electricity? How do you make electricity? You can get solar panels. You can get electricity from the sun. Does that make any fucking sense? No, not the fuck at all. And when they say we're gonna run out of food, does that make any fucking sense? Because I can go grow, I can go buy stuff online to grow stuff in the house. Like, they have lamps that have rays like the sun. And I can grow whatever the fuck I want in the house. The fuck are they talking about? We're gonna run out of food. That doesn't make any fucking sense to me either. Like, people really need to start doing the math. They can tell us whatever they want on that television, and we'll just be like, oh, I didn't think of that. And then it's just programmed whatever they said because you just picked it up, listened about it, didn't even think about it because you're still not thinking about it. Wake up. That's why in the spiritual community we call it the awakening, because you're sleeping to the fact that things should be way different. And there's things that most people just don't know. And when you become awakened, that's when you learn a whole bunch. So yeah, God and the angels will awaken you, or try to, and then we'll keep trying over and over and over until you do finally wake up. Sometimes people get woke up and they just want to go right back to sleep. Like my mom. I tell her stuff, I show her stuff all the time to prove that, you know, spirit guides are real, the powers of the angels. You know, most like religious people would say the power of prayer, you know, but I'm not like that. That's not me. I there's people that are like that for people that like people like that. But I deal with people that don't feel comfortable with people like that. So that's why I'm not like that. I want whoever to be comfortable with me. People that are like that are comfortable with me, and people that aren't like that are comfortable with me. So that's why I'm balanced. People like that about me. But a lot of people hate that about me too. I have a strong spirit, and it's intimidating to others, but when if they could even scratch the surface on why I am the way I am and who I am and what my mission is, and you know, if they knew, they would understand why I am the way I am. I feel like. And I feel like a lot of people feel the same way. Because we're so quick to make a decision based off what we see on the outside and what we tell ourselves. So it's okay to analyze things, see what it's like on the outside. Then it takes time to figure out, to put this with this plus this plus this, and come to a full answer on who somebody is and what they're about. So if you're not really interested in knowing that much about somebody, then just keep a good, balanced, distant relationship with that person, because you don't know shit about them, so you can't really say anything about them. And the same for you, probably. They don't know anything about you, and they don't want to say anything bad about you. So, like, even if I have a bad experience with somebody once or twice, I still don't go being like, oh, that person I hate, that they did this and they did that. Like, if you did this and this and this and this, and I've come to a full circle conclusion on you're this fucking whatever you are, then I'm gonna say something. But I never talk about anybody until I have a full-on opinion about it. I try not to. I'm not gonna say never, because then I'm just jinxing myself, I feel like. I always do something and then fucking angels guide me to fucking learn a lesson. So I try to be careful about what I say and what I do, because I'm conscious about it. I'm awakened to the knowledge that others are lacking. You know what I mean? There's cycles there's things that happen in the stars. There's stuff to do with our signs. There's just spirit animals. There's so many things that I once upon a time had no idea about, and now I do, and I'm glad I do. And I hope I hope to make other people aware of that, because it's a beautiful experience knowing these things. What's tough about it, though, is that most people don't know about it, and then they put labels on me, and I'm pretty alone. In the spiritual community, you end up alone. It's a journey to self. Because other people don't like it when you start having a better relationship with yourself, because you set better boundaries. You start becoming more honest with people. You start cutting people out of your life that you don't need in your life anymore, because you realize the reasons why they're still in your life. You're like, I need balance, and I think this person is causing me to do this, or they're doing that, and you just need to get rid of them. So you do. And then they get mad. Sometimes they want revenge. So most times they do. And when you're on the spiritual journey, the goal is to love yourself and do better for yourself, and do things that more align with who you're becoming. So you don't want to fight with people. You don't want to even acknowledge that they want revenge on you. Like, you just don't even care. Once you just get on the journey to self, you realize you don't really need anybody. It's good to have people, though. Like, sometimes I hit a weak point, and I'm like, damn, I'm alone as fuck. I wish I did have people. And then I wonder, like, why did they leave me like this? And then I just freaking appreciate myself more. And I know I keep the faith, because I know that on the journey you're supposed to find people and things that more align with you, and that takes time. I understand that. So yeah, everybody struggles, even me. I'm on this path, and I got all this knowledge and strength, and even I hit my breaking points. Every single person on this earth has a breaking point. I don't care who you are. If you were to reply back to me that you have never hit your breaking point, or that you don't hit your breaking point anymore, you're lying. Alright. I'm gonna end this video here. Embrace your uniqueness. Speak your truth. And stand firm on what you believe and your boundaries. Sometimes you set out trying to fix things, and then the journey gets rough, and you go back on things, and then you regret it later. Alright.